We're catching up with Libby from Coco Republic today just to chat over property styling and how they are influencing the real estate market. Tell me a little bit about Coco and how you guys are working with us and real estate agents at the moment.
Styling is a huge part of any marketing campaign for vendors. It's extremely important that the property presents really well for sale. Almost every property going to market has had some element of styling, whether that's just a touch point of somebody going through, tweaking existing furniture, partial style or full styles that we can offer.
We work with a lot of clients that sometimes are looking for a consultation, may actually have some really nice pieces, but you can do everything from a consultation to a full style. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so in a case of a partial style, if the vendor's got some really great pieces, might need to declutter some, take away some personal items, we can just finish it off and make sure it's polished and presented for market.
Yep.
Or in the respect of a full style, obviously that's the best case scenario for us. We love to put the full scheme together and make sure from start to finish it's looking as best as possible.
So clearly, range of different properties in Sydney. We've got modern homes, waterfronts, penthouses, art deco, and Coco obviously works with a range of these properties. And this was a really interesting one, a place we worked on together in Manly. So high profile client living in Germany, bought a property off market that was unrenovated, and obviously Libby, we were chatting and in some ways trying to convince why we think we should have represented the property with Coco. So tell me a bit about when you stepped into the property, how did that all happen?
So I guess in this case, I was lucky enough to get in super early, which was great. The vendor knew what he was going to do, gave me a really clear brief of what the finishes were going to be. And that gave us enough time to plan and obviously ended in a great result for you. The one thing that I'd say about this property, the layout was extremely tough, particularly in the living space. So we really had to ensure that the scale of the furniture was really spot on, and also that we were including enough furniture to show off the size of the space without cluttering it up.
It was almost so good that he may have even ended up wanting to keep the property and buy the furniture, but
we know we've done a good job when that happened.
Let's talk about timeframes and what works for you guys as well to help them get organised.
When you go in and meet with a new vendor, it's always great to be able to bring us in at that point as well, so we can have a collaborative approach as to what the end outcome might be for that vendor. The more time that you give us, a broader selection range and better opportunity for us to put together the best scheme.
One of the things we're noticing is the market sees certain trends or similar pieces, or there's certain looks that become a little bit repetitive. So what are your thoughts on that?
So we really ensure that we've got quite a timeless look. The other thing that we consider, which is hugely important, is the demographic of your buyer, the location of the property, the architecture of the home, and who your target market is. I think we definitely have a little bit more of an eclectic feel than some of the other styling companies, which at the end of the day gives a little bit more of a natural, less staged look and really makes it feel like it could just be a perfectly styled home.
So Libby, I think there's a few key takeaways from all of this for someone that's looking to put their home on the market. One, definitely timing. So the more time we have working together with them, the better the presentation, the more guidance we can give. Two, that obviously I think the Coco brand partnering with homes, it adds a bit of luxury, don't you think?
Yeah, selling that dream and the lifestyle that everyone's aspiring to have.
And then the third one I think as well would be the ability for you to work with anything. So it doesn't matter if it's a one-bedroom property, a penthouse, or a character home. Working with Libby and the team at Coco Republic has been a huge strategic advantage for us. It could be the difference of you getting a good or an amazing price when your home is on the market. So if you are looking for some guidance or are planning on selling, we'd love for you to get in contact. Libby and myself would be more than happy to answer any questions.